CIA operative is forced to go on the run after discovering some incriminating evidence in The Gray Man, coming on Netflix next week. Let's talk about it. What up, guys, and welcome to the Flopbuster Movie Show YouTube channel. I'm Tony, co-host of the Flopbuster Movie Show, and today we're talking about The Gray Man, starring Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans. Now, The Gray Man is directed by Joe and Anthony Russo. Famously, they directed the Avengers films Infinity War and Endgame. They also did Civil War and The Winter Soldier, which all great films. Love those movies. They haven't had much luck outside of the Marvel Universe. They did You, Me, and Dupree, and they also did the film Charity with Tom Holland that a lot of people dunked on when it came out with his little fake mustache. But The Gray Man is a film that I've personally been looking forward to, just hearing the marketing material of Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling facing off in this giant, expensive action movie for Netflix. So I had to check it out. I went early today. Saw it a week early. Comes out next week on Netflix. You can see it now if you are close to a cinema that's playing it near you. It's in select theaters now. I just saw it tonight, and these are my thoughts. So if you love movies like the Bourne films, Mission Impossible, John Wick, The Gray Man definitely plays in that same ballpark. I don't think it's as good as those movies, personally, but I think there's a lot to love here. Not all of it works, but when it hits, it really hits, and it hits hard. Let's start off with one of the major players in this movie, Ryan Gosling. I mean, for any big action movie, you need your hero to work incredibly well. And for the first half of this movie, as much as I love Gosling, and he's probably my favorite working actor today, Drive and The Nice Guys, La La Land, I wasn't quite sure how I felt about him in this role. Sure, he still has the same charisma, and he's jacked as all shit in this movie, but I couldn't tell what I felt about his character until that second half kicks in. And overall, I think Gosling did a great job, and there's some great sequences in here where he's really able to flex his action hero skills, something that he hasn't really done before, come to think of it. I can't think of too many action movies that Ryan Gosling has done. The Nice Guys, buddy comedy, The Drive, art house action film, I guess. But this is the first big budget main action movie that we've gotten from him, and I think he delivers. Now, of course, the one person everybody is talking about is Chris Evans as Lloyd, the villain of the movie, and he's straight up on some Dennis Hopper 90s speed villain shit. He's so over the top. He's hilarious. He's still got the Chris Evans charm. He's badass. There's a couple of great face-off moments between him and Ryan Gosling. I think overall he's somebody that is a true MVP of this movie. When some scenes feel a little cliche and a little too close to Mission Impossible or a little too close to the Bourne Ultimatum movies, Chris Evans is another guy that holds it well. He holds it together well. Don't get me wrong, Chris Evans is definitely playing this very hammy, cheesy, mustache-twirling evil villain, but he plays it so well. Him and Ryan Gosling have great scenes together. But Chris Evans, like, you could watch him all day, and he's just chewing the scenery in every single scene he is in. Ana de Armas is also in the film. I love her. She's fantastic in everything I've seen her in. Knives Out, she truly delivered a star-making performance, and this also reunites her with her co-star in Chris Evans. But here she plays this more subdued, badass role, and she aids Gosling on his mission to uncover these secrets about the CIA. And she works well. I can't wait to see her ballerina movie she's doing in the John Wick universe. I think this is a great stepping stone in terms of what she can be as an action hero. Billy Bob Thornton's also in the movie. He doesn't provide a lot, but I think he's solid in the role that he's given. As I said before, one of the negatives with this film is definitely the cliches. It is hand-tossed in cliches after cliche of spy action movies. And I'm not gonna lie, there's moments in the movie that kind of lost me in that first half, just because it's a lot of, I've been here, I've seen this in better movies, this is not something I need to see again. But I think it's that second half that really seals the deal, ramps up the tension, ramps up the action, gives us more of the confrontations between Gosling and Evans, that sends this movie into overdrive and really delivers a nice experience. I don't think this movie is going to be groundbreaking. I don't think it's going to change like your views or like be in your top 10 of the year. By all means, none of that. But I think if you're looking for a good solid throwback to 90s action thrillers, I think you're going to have a really nice time here. It's tightly paced. It's sitting at about 125 minutes or so, and the movie flies. It works. It flies. Gosling holds it all together. I would love to see a sequel with his character. I thought the mythology that they set up for him also worked very well, and I think this is the start of what could be a really solid franchise for Netflix. So if the idea of seeing Ryan Gosling as this action hero facing off against Chris Evans, who's now playing this villain role, sounded interesting to you, then I think you're going to really dig this movie. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of The Gray Man. If you had a chance to see it, are you planning on seeing it? Are you going to see it next week when it drops on Netflix? I think Netflix can be hit or miss with how they market their movies. I didn't see too much marketing material for The Gray Man, which is insane considering the budget on this. But either way, I think it's definitely worth your time if you're looking for a solid action movie to stream at home. I think this is definitely it. There's some great one-liners by Chris Evans in this. I think, again, Ryan Gosling is really damn good. And you're going to have a great time. I'm going to go, I think, 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5. That's my score for The Gray Man. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and watch us on the main show every Thursday. I want to thank everybody who's been helping out the show from the very beginning. We have so many people that have been there from the beginning, watching every live episode, and we've also gotten a bunch of new people who have joined us, and thank you as well. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time.